So the Prince room is number F, so that's all the way at the end. And now we have the mixer settings. All right, let's take a look at this. 3 up. Then everything but the last one. Okay. We just got green lights from somewhere that lead to something. Aha! All right, we got a new key card. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything else from this place. Okay, doesn't look like it. All right. All right, let's head back out of here. Back down we go. Tilted gravity anomaly. This is deliciously complicated. Oh man, this is trippy. Why do they have to do this to me? Wow, I hate this. Like an M.C. Escher painting threw up all over this. I don't even know what I'm looking at. We gotta, like, shift the gravity of this place? Is that a hook? Oh, that's dreadful. Alright, the duality of unknown outcome. Great. Okay, well, we got a disc for this. Okay, so we have the clock. This takes us to... Not this way, not like this. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Interesting. All right, let's see where this goes. Okay, we went into the back rooms. Oh, did we actually go into the back rooms? Is this actually the back rooms that we went into? Yeah, look at the carpeting. I think this is just an homage. And you know what? That's kind of cool. All right, let's back out of here. Switch that off, go back, go down. When did the architects start drawing lighthouses? You won't find this information in the archive. There was a time, between grand design and small scale, when he created an entire collection of lighthouse drawings. As I understand, he loved the design and function of those buildings. His admiration led him to explore and find them in the void. Notice how, in these drawings, he always adds a sea surrounding the lighthouse. Nobody really knows why. One theory states these structures were built close to large bodies of water in the olden days of the First Era. He always wanted to live in a lighthouse. However, by some strange twist of fate, he never did. But Murtaugh did. Yes. Perfect. And that is the final pillar. Signal pillar. So now we can go back to the master one, provided there's no other little fun secrets. All right. Key pillar master is number 10. Oh yeah, Murtaugh's observatory. All right, this is where it should be. Now that's a portal to probably some nightmare. Do not use during rain. Okay, so we need some kind of lever or something. Okay, I'm gonna put... That takes us to... lever. slot. Okay, so we gotta find that. We'll have to come back. Alright, let's take a look at the items that we have. So we did the Prince thing, stabilizer fluid vial. I feel like we should probably just prioritize the discs at this point, which will be a real pain, just because like hunting all them down. Like I did write it down, so like it won't be like the end of the world or anything like that, but alright, let me just take a cursory look here. Okay, pre-shift basement. Where's pre-shift basement? Basement variant? I think there's a slot here somewhere. This. Okay. That leads us to... That looks like a place a stone disc could go. Sigil. I'm going to assume that that sigil goes to the other little signal pillar. Alright, we got a disc location here. That's up and running. I'd forgotten about that. I'm gonna find that weird little pedestal thing. First of all, do this. Oh, there's still other things that have to be activated here? Interesting. Okay, we're getting close. We still have some more discs we need to find. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Uh-huh. Alright, hold on. Tilted gravity. We do have a portal after all, which leads to... Oh, that looks... Can we... We're blocking it with soap. Okie dokie. Primary security gate disabled. So we did one of them. Alright, hold on. We need to go to pre-shift transit. Transit station. And then we need to go to portal C. A, B, and C. Alright, there's part of it is disabled. Where's the other part? We need to find where that other thing is so we can turn it off. But we did part of it. Oh, wait a minute. One half of these are done. I don't know how or why, but we need to make sure we come back and look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we activated... Oh, this is what I was looking for. So what does this sigil go to? Never mind. But, I mean, we at least found something. We still have the ability to fix something. I just don't know what we need to fix. That goes to Prince's room. Okay. Well, that slightly changes what I was going to do. Only slightly. We have a lot of tools. I'm just stumped on where we need to use them. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know we could go left over here. There's our lever. And there's a new key card. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so hold on. This was the place in Murtaugh's observation area. Grab you. So I'm gonna assume that that got those other two fans working. Okay, and those other two fans were... Okay, we're just gonna go straight to the cathedral ruins first. Let's see what's there. Another key card, okay. But you gotta give me something to work with here, right? Cross-section of Skylight Atrium. Is there something I should be aware of? So there's a missing picture from here. I see. Surveillance station. Let's check this place out. There's the pyramid. There's the pyramid from another side, and there's the same pyramid. Surveillance station unoperational. Standing by. Okay. Interesting. So we're close. We're very close, but not quite there. Whew. All right, where's the hallway with the fans? There we go. Okay, so that should be the last key card, and now there's a warp. I need to make sure I make a note of that, because otherwise I will forget, probably. And yet another key card. Which, that's baffling. Karmic Vessel. Bouquet. Karmic Vessel. Is it full? Because we might be able to pour it into the basin. It is not full. Okay. Good to know. We can cross that off our list. Laser Junction Infiltration Station. Let's check this out. Oh, it's like another observation area? Alright, we only have one more of those, which is crazy. Oh. Laser junction. Right, because we need to shut the power off to the horizontal left side of the rift. Okay. We don't have one of those anymore. Oh. Wait a second. Hold on. What does this do? That's not the laser, is it? Oh, it is. So we still have one more that needs to shine downwards? So if there really are 49, the numbers that I got from the airplane could be interesting. Because all of them are less than 49. I'm sorry, when did that happen? I am alone. It wasn't like this in the past. There used to be so many theorists throughout the entirety of the Outer Ring. I remember my friends, people I worked with closely on my exploration team, people from other teams that we were in contact with. People were exploring eagerly. Each new thing was fueling our minds, letting us theorize about the laws of physics governing this structure. But now, the world is quiet. I don't know what happened. I don't remember much, but I think a shift happened. However, shifts don't impact human minds. That is what they said. So there are two possibilities. Either we were lied to, or something much worse happened, because everyone is gone but me. I don't know why I was the only one spared. I don't like it. I don't like that there's so much surveillance equipment all around. It didn't used to be like that. I guess the net is pushing back, trying to end the infestation. Infestation. I haven't heard that term for so long, but now, since everyone is really gone, I think it's time to accept that the old agreements have expired. But my mind is cloudy. I don't know what happened, I really don't. I can only theorize. Don't know when that happened, but I know that we have chalk now. Wait a minute. Hold on, just a minute. If only I had Karma Chalk, I would be able to draw it. Is this not Karma Chalk? I guess that's just chalk. Transit station. Okay, now we have Karma Chalk. Then we go back. Let's draw this ladder. Sweet. We're gonna herald in the purple crayon this. This roof is looking pretty gnarly. Oh, okay. Well, we have that. Okay, we need another lever. Oh. Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Mathematical Museum. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Is this seriously all there is to this place that I just unlocked? Why do you torment me, game? Okay, so this is pi. None of this is interactable. Are you actually kidding me? Well, I don't know why we need this place to do anything. Low-key, a little frustrated that led to nothing. Alright, it took me a little bit of time. I retraced my steps and started working my way slowly back through. And then I went right in the airplane and realized that I had forgotten about this disk location, which I believe that should get us to where we need. Route surveillance station. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go. Okay, there we go. We got a brig key. I see. Okay. Alright, so now we're making some headway here. We've got a little bit of momentum. I'm hoping that this opens up quite a few things. Or that there's something behind this door that we're able to use with some more items that we have. Alright, so the key thing is just to remember that the brig takes us here. Just gonna take this all in. Okay. Just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. So there's a portal to the left. Uh-huh. Alright, we've got this. And there's a portal to the right. Let's take the left portal. Okay, we've got a vial. I know that there's 2 of these that we need. There are 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. On Karmic Infusion, excerpt from the book of Second Age Mechanics written by an anonymous architect of the Southern Bay Monastery approximately 10 to 15 years after the Singularity. The biggest questions facing scientists of that era were naturally concerning the Karma Crystal. Once discovered as the origin of karmic water in Kent, the question was, is it possible to infuse plain water with karmic characteristics outside the natural environment? Is it possible to perhaps infuse other materials, other objects? Since infusing water turned out to be quite easy, and there was no known solution for infusion of other materials yet, they thought of a crude workaround. They were able to infuse objects that could absorb karmic water. That meant you could have karmic clothes, sponges, chalk, flammable arrowheads, etc. What's interesting is that you could also create karmic plants by watering them with karma-infused water. There was a number of karmic infuser machine prototypes throughout the years. As we mentioned before, the procedure was rather simple, and techniques were further developed from the late 20s up until June of '42, when the first commercial machine was released to the public, rendering karmic vendor parlors obsolete. To learn more about karmic infusers, please refer to figures CH. Okay. Well, that's all very interesting. There's at least a couple instances where I walked away from a room without picking up a key card, so I just want to be careful of that. Just want to make absolutely certain that I can't bring it with me. Okay, let's go down. Oh wow, this goes a lot of different places, doesn't it? That's impossible. Nothing has changed. The coordinates are the same, yet everything is gone. There's nothing there now. I can't see anything. Don't worry. He sees you. That's all you need to know. I don't understand. You don't have to. Just accept it. Well, we just got ourselves a new transporter ticket. Alright, back up we go. Back through here. And then to the right this time. Okay. So that should be all of the different lasers activated at the same time. So we can do multiple things now. But let's go to the place where all the lasers are. Is it the defense system interface? I can't remember what it's technically. Is it through here? No. But it's similar to that. Alright, where was it? Infiltration station. I believe this is it. Here we go. Cube password packet. Okay, the first place my mind goes to is the cube loop. But let's go to the micro loop experiment, shall we? Let's see what's actually here. Interesting. It seems like every second decision that we make always winds us back around. See, when you do stuff like this to me, game, you give me a breakthrough and then you immediately steal my happiness. I don't know what the use of this room is. I don't know if it's just to mess with me or what. Well, the only thing I can think of that we can do is to go to the left side of the rift and plug this vial in to the first one I can remember. And hope that this takes us somewhere useful. Oh, you're already running? Pyramid key? The crystal? Oh, interesting. So what did we just do? Okay, I see a gate over there. We just did something. I just don't know what. We did something in two places, actually. Oh, what about now? Ah, here we go. There's the tongue of another stone statue that I don't think we've seen before, but that should complete the horse statue puzzles. Whenever we find where the other statue is. Oh. Interesting, I missed this. Is that a beaker of water? We have this, the karmic vessel. Is that like a beaker of water? And that does go in the basin. I remember where the basin is. Is there a way for us to get a beaker of water somewhere? Hey, so I'm back, and I just now found this. I don't know how long that was there, and I'm embarrassed, but you know what? We're gonna fight through the pain, and we're gonna keep going. Ah, of course, the other vial. Of course. Okay. As to where I need to take said other vial, it's been long enough that I'm gonna have to try and remember where it is that I need to take this. After looking over my notes, I think there should be a place in portal D. So A, B, C, D. I think this is where the other vial is. Here we go. Alright. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Shutter switch. I think that's for the brass door? Okay, nothing through here. What's this? The importance of drawing. Yes? This is one of the primary rules of exploration. Why? You see, drawing lets you see things. It lets you slow down, focus, tune into the surroundings, see details you'd never notice otherwise. But taking pictures and three-dimensional scans of locations lets you archive everything. Archive, yes. All those thousands of archived pictures gathering proverbial dust on surveillance data disks, not seen by anyone since the day they were created. Taking photographs is the opposite of drawing. It forces you to stop looking at the object, puts a literal barrier between you and the thing you want to see. You take a picture and move on. But the amount of data saved is unquestionably of greater value. I don't care about data. If it were data we're after, we would just tap into the sub-bot route mapping system. We're looking for the human touch, human hand in the sea of silent data. I want someone to tell me, look at this, I found it, and it's so important, I decided to spend my time drawing it. Nothing that can be done instantaneously has any value. Interesting. It's in the arcade. There's a separate circular door in the arcade that has a shape that looks right. Okay, thank you. Alright, let me look around for other cards. There it is. I was looking for it this time. Oh, we can go left some more. Can we go left again? No? That's odd, but okay. Okay. Alright, let's check out this new key card we got. Ancient section, right aisle. Oh, this is probably where the other horse statue is. Ah, and here's where the tongue goes. Murtaugh, you know there are 7 answers to that question, my dear Liz. Liz, so did you ever catch me after all? Okay, let's go back to the room with the statues of the horses. Okay. Alright, so the horse statues are back at the transit station in Portal B. I had to consult my notes. Okay, there's B right here. There it is. Let me just double check to make sure all of these are activated. It's interesting. So I thought that the Triumph thing was supposed to stand for those two, the wings, but I was wrong. So we need to remember that that information still hasn't been used for a clue. There's the Triumph logo. Hindi Temple Aisle. Let's check this out. And be very cautious about what we're doing. And not miss anything. Okay, we got a portal there, thank goodness. Ah, and I know what this is for. That's for the room where the tiles are. Okay, let's take a look. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Numerical transporters were removed from circulation after link rot extended to over 18% of location addresses. What caused that link rot? Structural shifts and spatial anomalies, and time, naturally. How come they still work in the lab and the root sections? The root is omni-layered and a founding stone of Royal Perseverance Act. The lab is rot-resistant due to all its direct proximity and linkage to the root. Okay. Alright. So now the trial becomes... Well, let's check out the new location. I know that we have that little handle section. Iron Triumph Loop. Ah! There's that word. Triumph Loop. Triumph. Something goes in there. Maybe that. Well, we finally got to use that. Thank goodness. Okay. What are we missing then? Down? Okay. Well, we activated that. Oh, the brass hatch. The brass hatch had the triumph. Alright, maybe we opened the brass hatch using that. Ah, we did. What do you know about that? Oh, wait, is this the other power thing that we needed to shut off? It is. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It's been long enough that I don't remember where those were feeding into. Secondary security gate disabled. Wait a second. No, it was for the hex grid. Okay, hold on. Let's back up. Okay, I can find it. I definitely wrote that one down. Closed gate is in C of the transit station. Portal C. Which portal C is right here. Right, so now both of these should be shut off, so we can go through here. Let me just make sure there's not a key card lying somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. A wall that's been covered in brick. Okay. Oh, not another spatial anomaly. Please, no. Ah, thank goodness it's not. Okay, we got another tile, and now we have to go back there anyways. Back out here, through here, down we go. Activate that. Let's go ahead and put that tile in right now. And this goes here. I'm really hoping for a key card or a portal. And we do have a portal. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Oh no, this is interesting. Are there more cables that we need to undo? Interesting. What did that do? Oh, well, never mind. There was my answer. And I arrived at my answer, definitely not out of sheer luck. Okay. Obviously, the question remains... There are still multiple questions, right? But clearly we gotta get that last... what happens if we deactivate both of these? Do we get a ladder in the middle, maybe? No? Okay. Either way, I'm gonna keep looking. I need a way to fill the karmic vessel with water or something. I can only assume. Based on that one freeze frame, it seems like we need to find a beaker of water. Alright, we are back. After exploring practically everything again, I realized that all of this karmic water is just sitting here, seemingly for the taking, like something can be placed in there. Alright, there we go. So now we got it. So now it's just a matter of going back to the basin. I'm gonna really hope that that gets us that fourth piece, that fourth tile. Because I need this to open back up again. Because I've explored a lot. Outside of the weird little scalar thing at the pyramid, there's a lot of question marks still. So, let's go back to the basin. I remember it's at the architect's study room. Gotta go through here. And then pour you in here. Alright, so please be good. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for another key card. Just gonna scan everything. Ah, there's the cube. Alright, we're gonna wait before doing that. Go up this way. Alright, so it's either way. Alright. Ah, okay, it is the last piece of tile. Okay. This is the headway we needed. This is a breakthrough. Alright. Oh, man, there's so many rooms. There's so many rooms. Okay. We need to go back to the ruins. Back this direction, back up this way. Through here. Up this direction, out here. Through here. Down into here. And plug this in. Alright, another key card would be great. Okay, or a portal. We'll take a portal. Oh, wait. Oh. Advanced Research Team. Wait, that was it? This is the Advanced Researchers exit. You have my utmost respect for getting here. I hereby promote you to the rank of Senior Subnet Researcher. The assignment is done, however questions linger. You might have theories, by all means share them. Submachine has no more secrets that you could find, no more puzzles to solve, in this subnet cluster that is. See you in Submachine, the engine. Wow, we did it. And I am happy to say that I didn't look anything up for the Shattered Quadrant. And that's because, in essence, in order to get all the monoliths activated, I did need to look a lot of stuff up. And I did all that off screen because it was insanely complicated and very difficult and would have been hours and hours of me looking. But I really didn't want to use any, like, looking stuff up for the Shattered Quadrant. I think in the previous footage that I got of it, the only thing I found online was that I needed to go activate the monoliths because I had hit a stopping point where I literally could not do anything more. And that was the only time I ever looked anything up when it came to this. But wow, phenomenal experience, really, really fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'm not sure how I have this chopped up. I really don't. I have a lot of footage to sift through when it comes to the Shattered Quadrant. But I am very happy with this Let's Play of this game. I had a blast. Big ups to the maker of the game. This was a very fun experience. In terms of what I'm going to be playing next to supplement the BioShock series that I started back up, that remains a secret for now. I have many thoughts and I have some ideas, but I'm excited to get into that whenever I do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed me playing through this game. I had a blast, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.